Hello viewers. Today's newsroom is in the office of a very big accounting software firm called Tally, and I am sitting here with the associate zonal head of Tally, Mr. Vikas Panchal, and I'm going to start my conversation on a lovely software which is Tally that has helped accountants and people in finance across the world. Welcome on the show, Mr. Vikas.
Hi, Amit. Mr. Vikas, I want to begin by understanding from you about this particular accounting software in context to accounts. Yeah. So just to put it simply, when you make automated software, the meaning of a software is it should do the work which is required for a business. Okay. Now, when we talk about accounting, it is a prima facie role of a businessman to know what is happening in his business. And in day-to-day operations, he gets so entangled that he doesn't have time to understand. He only looks at cash in, cash out, right? The software is where he can just put in the transactions, whatever needed, okay. And he, with a click of a button, he will be able to see what all reports which will give an insight for his business. To give an example, if he's doing his transactions of sales, purchase, or whatever on a day-to-day basis, in Tally, with the press of a button called B, he will be able to see his updated balance sheet. Okay. And that is what we're talking about. It's saying that report at a click of a button is what Tally will give, right? And that is what a businessman needs. And our viewers would also like to know how long has Tally been in operations since its inception? So we have been into business of from last 30 years, right? And so far we are touching around 1.3 million customers worldwide. In GCC we are here for more than a decade, almost 15 years now. We got some 40,000 users in GCC. In UAE specifically, in GCC, if we talk about, we have got a presence in Oman, Bahrain, Saudi, Kuwait, and we're touching almost 50,000 users now in the Middle East. Talking about the business model, I mean, could you please throw some light about how Tally operates and what is the business model all about? So we are a 100% indirect organization. When I say indirect organization, we operate through partners. So we have a strong partner network of around 300 plus partners in UAE. All right. And these are the partners who are the face of Tally, who go out and reach and meet businesses, understand their business requirements, and give them the right solution so that they are on the growth path, right? So the model operates wherein we work with the partners, we work with the customers hand in hand to ensure what is the right solution for them and how it can help them to grow business. So we operate through the channel network of partners. So Tally as a solution provider and in the seamless growth of VAT in United Arab Emirates, what is your viewpoint? How has Tally contributed to the growth of United Arab Emirates when it comes to VAT? So we might not have contributed to the growth of VAT, but yeah, what we have done is we played a major role in ensuring that not just our customers, but any businesses, right, get sufficient and adequate knowledge about the topic so that they can be VAT compliant. To ensure this, we have been conducting so many events. So far, we conducted 300 plus events and enabled 13,000 plus businesses on the topic. We are associated and tied up with a lot of chartered accountants, a lot of management consultants who come and talk on the subject. So if any business wants to have more understanding about the topic, they are more than welcome to attend the topic, the sessions what we're conducting here, so that they get more knowledge. So our work is to ensure that the businesses get sufficient knowledge so that they can be more and more better compliant. Mr. Vikas, I want to know how different is Tally from many other such softwares. So Tally we always believed in giving the most simple solutions. When I mean simple, it is not basic, right? There's a huge difference between basic and simple. And we have been managing one of the most complex taxation structures back in home country in India, and we have been given best, simplest solution. So, and we take pride in mentioning that Tally ERP9 is one of the most simplest solution for GCC VAT as well. Right? Not only in terms of giving products, but also in giving support, which is a prime objective, right? If a business, we have a dedicated telecare support number here, where it is free for any customer to call up, and he can discuss about any of his queries, and we'll be more than happy to answer these queries. We have a fully trained team of 300 plus partners who are in the field. They are a call away. If a customer needs, he can always visit the customer and give them whatever solutions needed. So the difference what we're trying to create is not only providing the best
software, but to ensure that the customer is able to use the software to the optimum capacity and gets adequate support on it.
Mr. Vikas, when we talk about the kind of customers that you have, so what kind of different queries that you handle and what kind of solutions that you provide so that they're all satisfied with your accounting software?
So when we say what's a customer, we say any business which is automated, right, is a customer for Tally. When I say automated, means if he has a computer or a laptop and he wants to automate his business, Tally is the right treatment for him, irrespective of whatever industry belongs. So Tally can be used for any segment, any industry, whether you are into service, into manufacturing, to trading, whatever scale of business you are into, Tally is a perfect fit for you.
What are the different kinds of customers you have, ranging from various sectors? If you can throw some light.
So we have got customers from service industry, we got customer from manufacturing industry, we got customer from trading industry. When I make a statement from trading industry, within the trading industry, we have customers who are into constructions, who are into textile trading business, who are into electronic auto spare part trading businesses. So it could be any segment and any business model we are into. You can use Tally. At the same time, there are very specific requirements for the business. Okay. The beauty of Tally is that it can be customized to the specific requirement for the business. So you can add on various add-ons or various models to your business, which are very, very specific or unique to your business.
I believe Tally is also into training people much before launching them in the field and all that. How important are trainings for this organization?
I mean, good you put that point across, because we feel that training and enablement is one of the key features of anything being successful, right? So you might have a fantastic utility or a tool, but if one is not able to use it, then the entire point goes away. So what we ensure is we have been doing a lot of continuous events, not only for our customers, but for anybody who was wanting to learn about the product or about the business scenarios. So we are doing a series of event which is known as Assembly Pulse, which is meant for small and business enterprises, where we come and discuss along with the chartered accountants, right? What should a business look into, right? What are the key points which you should focus on? If he is a very specific Tally user and he wants to learn more on the Tally, we do events which are known as Beyond Basics. Okay. So we're saying that you might be able to use the Tally, but if you want to actually dive in and understand what all things are possible in Tally, you are more than welcome to do these events. So we do almost twice a fortnight, and it is open for any Tally customer. He has to just go on the website and register himself, and he can come and understand and discover the entire world of Tally.
People who are into startups, budding entrepreneurs and all that, how can they become your customers? How can they use your services to take their startup business to the next level?
I mean, what we understand, what we recommended is that when you are into a startup, right, startups try to be, the tendency normally is that slightly unorganized, and Tally is one product which works as per the mindset of the business. So it is when we make a statement, we say that this is a product designed by a businessman for a businessman, okay, right? And so whatever exceptions of business you have got, you can implement it in Tally. As in how you organize and you streamline processes, that can also be done in Tally. All right. And we feel that when you are a startup, it is all the more required that you start taking control of your business. And when I say taking control of business, not only of accounts, but your inventory, what are receivables, payables, right? And that is where you require a solution. So we are just a call away. You can just anytime give us a call on 800 Tally, 800-82559, and we'll be more than happy to reach out to you.
So in simpler terms, you create a very strong foundation for startups who are beginners, who want to take their business to the next level of success. So Tally makes the foundation very, very strong.
Yes, absolutely. So we will continuously walk the path with them in terms of implementing the solution. In case, as I mentioned, that they are more than welcome to attend any of our Assembly Pulse event if they want to have more knowledge on the domain, right? So we will want to ensure that yes, they grow along with Tally.
Now you have given me some great insights into Tally and what Tally is all about and the kind of solutions that you provide to variety of sectors. What is the growth plan? How are you intending to take Tally forward in the Middle Eastern region?
So our vision is to ensure customer delight for any user of Tally, right? And to ensure that the framework what we use is that anyone who touches Tally should be happier, right? I mean, when you say happier, he should grow. Growth means happiness. We want to continuously work with our customers. Although we want to, yes, making a statement of business, we are expanding in countries like Oman, Bahrain, Saudi, Kuwait, and GCC all across. We also establishing our store. Although we have 40,000 base, we feel a lot of work still needs to be done here. A lot of SMEs are growing up, and we are wanting to grow along with them. But the pure thing what we want to do is to ensure that any customer who comes up and who touches Tally, he should be happier. He should be delighted that yes, Tally has helped him and to ensure that the growth happens with him.
Your own viewpoint on the entire digitization of United Arab Emirates and the various processes, and especially when businesses are being talked about. So when it comes to accounts and finance and all that, and making them or say making an office digitized, entirely digitized and automated and all that. So that's where I believe Tally is playing a major role.
Yes, I mean digital transformation and the smart government, the smart Dubai is the word now, right? The government is wanting to focus and to ensure that it becomes paperless by 2020. Yeah, and that is where we feel that yes, if it's a startup or if it's an entrepreneur, they need to adopt it from day one. There's a huge growing potential. The government is really focusing on the growth of SMEs. That is where the major contribution is going to come back, and we want them to be a part of the growth story. And Tally would definitely be a part of the growth story because it will help them to grow.
Mr. Vikas, the information that you shared just a while ago has been really, really very insightful and really very useful. And this is something very unique that the viewers of Emirates World Newsroom will be, enjoying as a piece of information. Finally, I want to ask you, what is your message as the Tally's associate zonal head based out of Dubai? What is your message to the variety of businesses and entrepreneurs?
As I just mentioned, today is a time where an entrepreneur or a businessman needs to take control of his business from day one, right? And with the story of digital transformation and the smart government happening now, everything moving on to the smart platform, this is a time where they should invest in the infrastructure and in the right solution, so that they are able to take up the growth story from day one, right? And if a businessman is in control of his business in the initial stages, that is where the most of the challenge is coming, and then there is no stopping back.
And that's where we also spoke that the foundation should be very strong.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Vikas. The information you shared with us is really very unique, and I'm sure our viewers are going to really enjoy this information, and I'm sure some of them may become your customers in future. Well, that was Mr. Vikas Panchal, Associate Regional Head, speaking very exclusively on Emirates World Newsroom. I'm Amit Kakkar. I'll come back to you with more such unique information very soon. Till then, take care.